2026, Earth's atmosphere contained 424 parts per million of carbon dioxide. The last time that number was this high, there were no humans on the planet. The ice sheets were losing 280 billion tons of mass per year. Not a projection, a measurement. At the same time, for the first time in history, a private company had made it cheaper to reach orbit than to fly business class across the Atlantic. The cost to send 1 kilogram to low Earth orbit had fallen from $10,000 in 2020 to under $200 by 2026. The trajectory pointed toward 10. Two systems were moving in opposite directions. One was degrading, one was accelerating. This is the record of what happened when they crossed. The technology was ready. The question was whether the will was. In December 2022, the National Ignition Facility in Livermore, California, produced more energy from a nuclear fusion reaction than it put in. One moment, 3.15 megajoules out, 2.05 megajoules in. The physics worked. It had taken 65 years of research to reach that number. In 2026, 5 uncrewed Starship vehicles launched for Mars during the optimal transfer window. Not a mission, a test. Each vehicle carried autonomous robots sent ahead to assess the terrain, locate water ice deposits, and begin preparing landing infrastructure. If the vehicles landed intact, humans would follow within 2 years. The 33 Raptor engines of the Super Heavy booster, each producing 230 tons of thrust, burned for approximately 2 minutes and 45 seconds before returning to the launch tower for mechanical catch. The same vehicle, reused, hours later. The launch cost had dropped from $10,000 per kilogram to under $200. The trajectory pointed toward 10. At $10 per kilogram, the solar system is no longer expensive. At $10 per kilogram, asteroid 16 Psyche, a metallic body 222 kilometers in diameter, containing more iron and nickel than all of Earth's known reserves combined, becomes accessible, not theoretically, economically. The National Aeronautics and Space Administration had launched a probe to 16 Psyche in October 2023. It entered orbit in 2029. What it measured changed the conversation about scarcity permanently. These were not competing events. They were the same event. The species had reached the edge of its origin planet. At the exact moment it gained the ability to leave it, the window had opened. By 2065, the architecture was visible. Fusion power plants were operational in 7 countries. Not experimental, grid-connected. A permanent human presence had been established on Mars. Not explorers on a timed mission. Residents with return dates they had not yet chosen. The space economy, spanning orbital manufacturing, asteroid prospecting, and lunar resource extraction, was valued at $4 trillion. Larger than the entire automotive industry had ever been. The launch cost that had stood at $10,000 per kilogram in 2020 had reached $11 by 2060. The trajectory had held. The window that opened in 2026 did not close. It widened. What was built inside it is the subject of this archive. This is Film 1 of the Stellar Manifest. Subscribe to the archive. This is the Terra Dossier.